Do you ever feel like our conversations could go deeper? It seems like when we argue with friends, coworkers, or even family members who have different opinions, we often interrupt each other and cut the discussion short. I definitely experience this sometimes. First off, it can feel like people think there are only two sides to an issue, with no space for a middle ground. If I say I disagree or that something doesn't resonate with me, I often get a reaction that suggests my thoughts are completely opposite. This puts me on the defensive while the other person gets more assertive. It's like you're forced to pick a team, whether you want to or not. I think it happens because we all want to win the conversation and prove our point. But are conversations supposed to be competitions? Another thing I notice is that I really enjoy thinking aloud during discussions. Instead of jumping straight to my final thoughts, I like the idea of brainstorming together, sharing different perspectives, and creating new ideas. While I am doing that, I get another offensive reaction that I am on the wrong side of thinking. But wait, I am just thinking. Maybe digging something deep or trying to empathize with someone very different from me. It's so important to me to feel free to explore these thoughts, especially when discussing sensitive topics, so I can look at everything from multiple angles. Then there's the whole labeling issue. When I want to dive into an idea, it can be frustrating to be misunderstood or pigeonholed into a category based on what I say. This often happens when people don't genuinely want to listen or understand. They just want to fit me into a box they already know, especially online, where a single slip can turn into a viral misunderstanding. I think we miss out on so many great ideas when we don't discuss them fully. Unlike in the past, when we wrote long letters to share our thoughts, these days we often stick to tweets and short texts, which can limit our ability to think deeply and make us forget about the benefits of handwriting. Writing by hand encourages us to engage more fully with our ideas, but we seem to have moved away from that. Short texts are definitely not enough for deep thinking. It looks like we've traded depth for speed. If we make a conscious effort to listen more attentively and let others finish their thoughts without labeling or being offensive, I believe we can take our conversations to a more enriching place. Sometimes we miss the chance to connect deeply because of our social skills, and it's a shame because there are so many fascinating topics to discuss, like politics, science, art, and relationships. And I want to take my conversations with friends to the next level. This is just my take on things, and I'd really love to hear your thoughts on comments. Do you also feel like we're missing out on deeper conversations?